Welcome to another episode with Cooking with comedian Mike Allen, where there's nothing but comedy, cooking, cussing, and cocktails. 4C game for life. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
What up, my 4C gang? This your boy Cooking with comedian Michael Allen. Okay, what I have here is some hog maws, and I have some good old chitlins here. But first, what I'm going to do, before I even clean my chitlins, how y'all doing today? I got one big old hog maw. And because the hog maw takes so much long, y'all see that hog maw? That's just one big old, y'all know what hog maws is, right? Don't start me to telling y'all what it is. Y'all already know. So I just like to pull this fat off of here. Get this big old fat off of here. All of that. See, I can't wear gloves because I need my fingers. So yeah, and the reason I do the hog maw first, because I feel personally that the hog maws take longer to cook than the chitlins do. So I always put my hog maw on first. And I let it cook while I'm cleaning my chitlin. Y'all see that? All this fat that's coming up here? All of that? Y'all see that? Now, I'll tell y'all this. My favorite part of the pig is chitlins. That is my favorite food of all time. It's a chitlin. Yeah, you want to go in there and get all of that off. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a knife over here. This knife is going to help me to cut some of this fat off, because I like to get all that fat off. Well, as much as you can get off. And to me, I don't like just straight up I mean, I can eat just straight up chitlins, but it's something that hog maws add to it. And hog maws are really the covering of the testicles. You know what? People have been in my comments, oh, how can you eat hog maw? I mean, how can you eat all that pork? Somebody told me I had to gonna have high blood pressure. You know, people kill me. You know, just because you don't eat something, don't put somebody down because of what they eat. I've been eating chitlins all my damn life. And I'm gonna continue to eat chitlins for the rest of my damn life. You know, my great grandmama and them lived, her and her sister brothers lived into their 90s. And you know what? They ate chitlin. They ate hog maws. They ate pork chops. They ate pig feet. They ate whatever the hell they wanted to. You know, y'all gotta realize our ancestors, this food here is what our ancestors ate to survive. They made a delicacy out of it. Yes, they did. So I'm just getting as much fat off of here as I can. Yes, I am. Hmm. I can eat hog mugs just by themselves. Sometimes I'll just buy hog mugs and do the thing. And it's not really that hard to get that fat off of there. It's amazing when I was younger, I couldn't stand chitlins. Because the first time I ate them cold. And that was the wrong thing to do. And so I didn't eat them again for years. I don't think first time I tried chitlins, I think I was about 9 or 10. I didn't try them again until I was like 17. And baby, when I ate them chitlins, I ain't never stopped. I have never stopped since. But I ate chitlins and I didn't like the hog maws. It's important on the first time you taste something. It depends on how the person cooks it. That's why I don't eat everybody's cooking. I'm not keen on eating everybody's cooking. People think I'm acting funny. It's not that. I just don't want you messing up my idea of what something should taste like. That's why I do a lot of all my own cooking. If it wasn't my grandmother or my mama, I wasn't eating it. Or my Aunt Marie, I was not eating it, flat out. Those were the 3 cooks in my life that I really, anything they cooked, it was all right with me. My mother, my grandmother, and my Aunt Marie. Yep. And I've been eating chitlins ever since, y'all. Okay. Okay, so I got about as much fat as I can get off of here. Try just a little bit more. Without taking none of the meat. And chitlins aren't like they used to be when we were smaller. It smelled real bad. They was in the bucket and all of that. People still had that same idea of what chitlins is. And baby, chitlins are come a long way. And I could not be in a relationship with anybody that eat chitlins because I don't like sharing my chitlins. So when somebody tell me they don't eat chitlins, that works for me because I ain't trying to convince nobody to eat no chitlin. I really ain't. The less people that eat chitlins, the more chitlins for me. How about that? That's how I look at it. Okay, so this is about as clean as it's gonna get. So now, what I'm going to do, hold on, let me wash my hands here. Let me set this chitlin to the side right here in my strainer. Oh, hold on, I'll set the chitlin right there while I wash my hands. Because they just a little, that lard off that fat has really got me. Okay. So now, I'm going to get a pan right here. I'm going to get the hog maw. I'm going to put a little vinegar in this hog maw, on this hog maw. Okay. And then I'm going to get you can get sea salt or you can get some kosher salt. And I'm just gonna put some in there. I'm gonna get some water in there, and I'm gonna rub that salt and this water together. And this is my way of cleaning it real good, getting any foreign stuff that's on there off. Vinegar, salt, lemon juice, all that really gets stuff really clean. Okay, so I'm gonna work that. You can let it sit a little bit, but I believe the salt gets it all off for you, especially that sea salt or kosher salt, along with that vinegar. Can you imagine having to kill a pig and all of that? Okay, so now I'm gonna pour that off. Now I'm gonna just rinse it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rinse this hog maw real good. Okay, there we go. So now, okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I want to add a little more salt to it. Just a little bit. I don't want it too salty. I'm going to add some accent to it. Okay. We're going to add a little black pepper. I'm going to add a little onion powder. Hold on. I'm going to add a little onion powder to it. I'm going to add a little seasoned salt. A little seasoned salt to it. I'm gonna add some hot sauce to it. I love hot sauce. Cooking my chitlins and my just some hot sauce in it. Be generous with your hot sauce. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little Goya. I add Goya on everything, y'all. Bless me, you got. My Jesus, won't he do it? And then I'm gonna add a little garlic. Just simple ingredient. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some water to that. But I'm also gonna massage the meat. Now we're gonna just add some water to that. I don't add any, like to my chitlins I put peppers, celery, and onions. But to my hog maw, I just boil it. And then I add it with the chitlins. Once it's done, once it's halfway cooked, I'll go ahead and cook the rest of the way with the chitlins. That way it'll be done at the same time. Have you ever ate somebody's chitlins? And have you ever ate somebody's chitlins? And then the hog maws and chitlins, and the hog maws be tough. Okay, so I'm gonna set this right on the stove there. Now normally I would have some parsley on there, but I'm all out of parsley. Okay, so now I'm gonna just clean a few of these chitlins for y'all and let y'all see. These are pre-cleaned, but you never trust anybody. See, I can eat this whole bag in one sitting. This is only a 5-pound bag, I believe it was. I should have got a 10-pound bag, but okay. I'm gonna let y'all see the chitlins. Hold on 1 minute. These chitlins look very clean, I must say. They really, really do. Okay. Hold on. Y'all see these chitlins? Look how clean those chitlins are. You see that? Look at them. But you always go over there, no matter how clean they look. See, it won't take me long to clean these chitlins at all. Just to go there and make sure they didn't miss nothing. You see how clean those chitlins are? That's why I like buying them pre-cleaned. Because it saves you so much work. Look at that. Ain't a speck of nothing on there, but I'ma still go through it. Okay, C4C gang, all of that came off those chitlins. This is what I got left right here. Look how clean they are. Nice and clean. I went over them 3 times. Ain't them nice and clean? See, I can't eat anybody's chitlins. If they ain't my own, I can't eat them except my mama's and my grandmama and my Aunt Marie. That's all that comes off. If you don't have stuff like this in your bag, you ain't cleaned your chitlins right. Trust. Okay, 4C gang, you see, I got my chitlins in there, so I'm about to add. I'm gonna add some peppers, some onions, a potato, some celery. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the potato in there. Now you put the potato in there so it don't smell. Then we're gonna put the green peppers. We're gonna put the onions. We're gonna put the celery. Okay, now from that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a lot of hot sauce, a lot of hot sauce. You see that? A lot of, that's enough hot sauce, but we add hot sauce in there. Gonna add some black pepper. Gonna add some onion powder. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. Hold on, let me use this other garlic powder. Gonna add a little Goya. Gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Give them a little kick. Okay. We're gonna add a little seasoning salt. And then we're gonna add a little accent. Okay. Now, with all that being added, now I'm just gonna toss all this around. Put all in here together. Okay, 4C gang, so I'm gonna add, I had to open up another bottle of hot sauce. So I'm going to add some more hot sauce in here. Because that not only flavors it, it tenderizes it. Hold on, let me turn on this light so y'all can see it a little more. Okay. Okay, and now I don't add water to my chitlins. What I do is I turn the fire on real low because you got to realize there's a lot of water already in these chitlins. And I tell people that all the time. But you just have to watch it. You have to turn your fire on real low. Let me turn it on low. And when I come back to this pot, hold on, try to get this fire right. Okay, look, y'all see I have no water in here. I'm just going to cover this pot, keep it on low. I'm going to stand here and watch the pot, make sure it doesn't burn, keep moving it around. And like in the next 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes, this pot is going to be half filled with water. That's me not adding any water. And I tell people that all the time. You don't have to add water to your chitlins. Trust me, it works. Okay, 4C gang. Now y'all see how much water is in here? Look, I got the fire. I'm going to show you how You see how low I have that fire? I have that fire real, real low. And I have not added any water. Look all that water that's in there. And I tell people, you don't have to add any. So look, once it get a little more water, then I'm going to turn it up. But you don't have to add water to your chitlins. I have not did anything to it. And look at all of that water. I keep telling people. Look at that juice. Look at that juice. And it's going to become more water in here. So I'm going to let it go for a minute. I tell you. Listen to your boy. He know what he talking about. That water. See, it's making its own juice because it's nothing but water inside of here. Nothing but water in them chitlins. Ain't it doing this thing? I got this pig feet going over. I mean, the pig feet. Got to see how I've had this cooking longer. Now, when this goes to really cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that up. And I'm going to cut it up. And then I'm going to throw it over here with this so it can all cook together. So that can be just as tender as the chitlins. But you see all that water, y'all? I tell people, like, how you do that without it burning? You don't have to put any water in there. It'll make its own juice. Trust me. Cooking with comedian Michael Allen, baby. Okay, first today we're going to check our chitlin. Oh, wait a minute. See, I never added water in it. All of this water, I've never added any water. Look at it. It's just doing this thing. So now what I'm going to do is... Ooh. Hold on. Now I'm going to take these hog maws out, cut them up, and add them over into my chitlins, and let them finish that way. Okay, for CK, I'm going to cut up these hog maws. Into little pieces. Hold on. Might be easier to do them this way. See, they tender. That's why you cook them. You cook them longer than you do your chitlins. See, I like mine to blend right in with the chitlin. They're almost done, but they're not quite done because you want them to cook with the chitlin. So what I'm doing, by the time the chitlin's done, the hog maws will melt in your mouth. Y'all see that? And then it adds to your chitlins. Stretches them. You know, normally when you go to somebody's house, they give you more hog maws and chitlins. I'd be so mad. I mean, well, I don't eat. I'm saying, normally that's what people do. So now, y'all see this? See that? That's why you put these on first. Now I'm going to add this into my chitlin. Then I'm going to stir them up. So let me turn around here. I love some good chitlins. I'll have this for my Sunday dinner. I don't know what else I'm gonna cook. Okay. So now, stir them up right in there. Let them cook right with it. Hence the word hog maws and chitlin. You see that, y'all? I'm gonna let that come back up to a boil. Look at it. It's gonna thicken up. I like some thick, like, not gravy style, but I like it thicken up. I cannot wait to eat these. I might eat a bowl tonight. And you know what? You can't smell this at all. I don't smell anything. Don't that look good, y'all? I like some good old soul food. What up, what up, what up, my 4C gang? Happy Sunday. Okay, you guys, I'm sitting here. I've been up all during the night. Keeping my eye on these chitlins. You know, I think chitlins need to be cooked in order for them to taste delicious, low and slow. Okay. Usually with chitlins, I like some greens or some potato salad, blah, blah, blah. But by today being Sunday, I'm going to do some, I think Sunday is not a Sunday unless you have fried chicken. So anyway, I have some chicken here that I have been marinating in just Red Frank's hot sauce. Trust me, it's not going to make it hot. It just makes it crispy, along with the way I flour it. And I know y'all have seen me cook chicken over and over again. So anyway, I just thought for my new subscribers that's never seen me cook chicken, that I would allow you all to see. Right here, I'm putting sazon. This is I think it's a Puerto Rican. I thought it was Mexican. Even though it's by Goya, but somebody corrected me and said, no, that's a Puerto Rican. So anyway, I'm going to start off with a little sazon on here. This is the color. Now, if I use sazon, I won't use paprika. If I use paprika, I won't use sazon. But sazon tastes way better. Paprika really don't have a taste to me, but sazon does. Okay, so now, you guys, when y'all see me put all these seasons on here, don't go, oh my God, I bet that chicken is like spicy. No, trust and believe. It's the amount. I put a lot of what I want on there, but I like each one of these flavors. Okay, I'm going to put a little accent on here. I remember growing up, the lady upstairs would babysit us because my mama had to go to work early. And so she would watch me because I wasn't in school yet, or I didn't go to, I think I was going to half days, so she had to get me ready for when I was in kindergarten. So, oh, that broad must be old as hell now, because shit, I'm 51, so she got to be, I think she was 20 years older than me. No, she had to be about 15, 16 years older than me. Well, anyway, because she used to invite her boyfriend over all the time. I used to get so tired of listening to them in that room. What? Don't judge me, but I listen. So anyway, and she would cook chicken, and she used accent, and she made like some of the best chicken, believe it or not. So, now, whatever season I like is what I use more of, okay? That's accent. Now, I'm going to use a little Goya. Just a little. I'm going to use a little bit of this because I don't want my chicken too seasony, too salty. Okay, I'm using onion powder here. if I can shake it up. Oh, you know what? I forgot I didn't. I need to at least open it, huh? Okay. So, oh, my chitlins are done, y'all. Can y'all believe that? So I'm put a little onion powder here. Okay. I'm going to put a little chicken rub on here, just a little bit, just because I got it. Okay. Then I'm going to put a little garlic powder. I love garlic, so that's what we're going to do there. I'm going to put a little Italian seasoning. Just a little bit, because I don't like too much Italian seasoning, but I like just a hint of it. I'm going to put a little teeny bit of ground cumin on here, just to give it a hint of that. Okay, and then I'm going to put some seasoning salt. Some Lawry's. Ain't no chicken without Lawry's. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to put some black pepper. Okay, and I like that black pepper. Normally I put a little cayenne pepper on there, but I got too much things with hot sauce because I can't eat my chitlins without hot sauce. Okay, so now I'm going to flip that on over. Trust me, when you soak your chicken in hot sauce, baby, it gives it a crunch. I mean, you got to like soak it in a lot of hot sauce. Trust and believe. Okay. Got that pepper here. Okay, we're going to do some garlic. I got 2 different garlics down here. I don't know why. Okay, my garlic. Come on, garlic. Come on through, garlic. Okay, a little seasoned salt. Y'all see how lightly I'm putting all this on this so it's not too much. A little cumin on this side. Just a little bit of hint of that cumin and just a hint of this Italian season. That's enough for me. I'm going to put some of this sazon, the rest of the sazon on here, because it gives it a nice orange color that just gives you life, baby. Yeah. Okay. That's garlic I already used. We're going to use a little onion powder. Onion powder, I like. Onion powder is a good thing when it comes to chicken. A little adobo. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of chicken seasoning. Okay, and we're going to use accent again. Now, if you notice, I'm not putting Tony's on there or any of that, because this is enough. So, once you do that, what you want to do is, hold on a minute. Once you do that, what you want to do is, you want to get your hands in here and massage that chicken. What I tell you, what I always say, you got to touch your meat. Touch your meat. You got to touch your meat. You got to play with your meat. What? Don't judge me. Judge your damn self. Okay. So, I'm just rubbing that in there really good. Oh, yes. You see how good that sound? I mean, feel? Well, y'all don't know how I feel, but... And see, I'm getting up under that skin, too. A lot of people like, my meat don't be seasoned right. Well, the skin be seasoned, but not the meat. You know why? Because you don't massage it. You gotta work that meat in there. Trust and believe. Mm-hmm. You see how I'm getting it all up under that skin and everything? Y'all see how I look? Y'all wonder how come some people's chicken tastes better than others. It's all the love and you gotta put love and care into it. That's why it's called soul food. Soul food can be anybody's food, I believe. If you put your heart and soul into it, then it is what it is. Okay, so now that I have that, let me take that one glove off. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, let me put up some of the seasonings, y'all. Well, I can come back. Y'all ain't got to watch that. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm putting some self-rising all-purpose flour in here. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to put some baking powder, some Clabber Girl baking powder in here as well. All right, we're going to let it do what it do. Then we got a fork here. We're going to mix all that around. Yeah. Mix that together. I don't season my flour. Really. Not all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I have enough seasons on there that I don't have to season it. Okay. All right. So, I don't even have my grease on yet. Y'all know me by now why I don't. Because I like my flour to soak in to my chicken. That takes about 5 to 6 minutes. And then I'll reflour it again. And that's what helps give it its really good crunch. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all know what I'm saying. And the first time, I flour it liberally. For anybody that don't know what liberally means, that means a whole lot. And I don't even shake the excess flour off until the second time. So I actually literally pick it up with all that flour and just set it right on there. Now we're going to do it again with another piece. Like I said, oh, my mouth is watering, y'all. I don't eat breakfast on Sundays because I know my dinner is going to be off the chain. Okay. Yeah, I hate that I got to go out and make some runs and get some household items today. But it is what it is. I can't wait till I get married. I have somebody else do that for me. You know? Now I'm going to get another one. I guess I'll call this video how to prepare Sunday dinner. You know, I used to take my neighbor a plate, but then I found out he was voting for Trump. Oh, Lord. He'll never get another plate of my food. Oh, let me stop being mean. I would still feed him, but I can't believe he's going for Trump. I hope everybody's going out and vote. Please go out and vote, you guys. Come on. We cannot do another 4 years of this mess that we've had to endure at all. Okay, so this is how my chicken is going to look. I'm going to let it sit like that for about 10 minutes. No more than 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes. Let that flour soak in. At this point, I'll put my oil on low and get it started. And we're going to fry some chicken. All right, some good southern fried chicken. All right, Force again, I'm making some string beans with onions and bacon and garlic. So I'm frying up the bacon first, as you can see. Just little pieces of bacon right there, good pieces of bacon. Gonna let that go. Let me cut my onions up now. Okay, as you can see, I put onions and garlic in here with the bacon. I'm gonna let that saute all together. With onions, bacon, garlic. before I add my string beans in there. I'll let the bacon cook a little more. I'm gonna let all that cook. You heard me? Okay. Can you all see? Oh, hold on. Let me turn it around. My bad. Can you see how that flour is starting to soak into that chicken? That's what you want right there. I haven't even started my grease yet. Okay. Okay, so now I'm adding green beans. You can use canned, you can use fresh. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is add butter and a little bit of chicken stock. But I can't do it in whole spoon, so I'm letting y'all know a little butter, a little chicken stock in here. And we're good to go. Okay, Porcega, you see how that flour is soaked in there? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reflour it again. So now I'm reflouring it. And I'm going to shake all the excess flour off. And I'm going to throw it in the grease. Skin side down. Skin side down. I'm just showing you guys that. So that's what you call double flouring. Now you shake all that excess off. See how the flour is soaked in there? Shake all that excess off. I think I can get this last one in there. Okay. Hopefully I can get the last one in there. And yeah, I think I can. I'm going to try to. All right. Okay, my fortune gang. Oh, excuse me. This beautiful chicken over. You don't want to cook the chicken too fast. You don't want to cook it too slow. That's how the chicken looks. Oh my God. It's not like some good old fried chicken. Let me do its thing right here. Y'all see that? Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken, y'all. Come on, somebody. Got my corn going. Got my string beans and bacon right there. I can cut those off. See that corn? Oh, yeah. This is what we do. Dinner is almost Sunday dinner. Sunday soul food dinner is almost done. Yeah. Look at that. Just see them seasons in there. Just to perfection, baby. The pure perfection. Look at that. Come on. Best fried chicken in the world. Right here. Right here. Right here. Okay, YouTubers, I'm about to make me some hot water cornbread patties. I got a little cornmeal in there. I'm putting some sugar in there. Now, see what I'm doing is the northern style hot water cornbread patties. They have northern style, southern style. Southern style, they boil their water and they'll pat that up. But see, northern style, ours look more like pancakes. Southern's more oval. So I got that mixed up. Everything is in there, so I don't need to add no baking soda or nothing. no flour. So I'm just gonna crack one egg up in here. But even though my egg, well, if it comes out, bam, there we go. There we go. I got my refrigerator a little cold. Okay, so I got my water going on hot. So I'm just adding a little water in here, y'all. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing is just getting it together. Hold on. To the consistency that I want. I don't like mine too thick, but that's about thick enough. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little oil in here as well. Let me get a spoon. I'll put a little of this oil from the chicken grease in here since it's already hot. Okay, I'm going to stir that in. And it's as simple as that. See, it's simple as that. People make a hot water cornbread patty so hard, and it's so delicious. Trust and believe it's so delicious. So, because I want to make a couple at a time. That's hot. Oh, that's hot. Okay. So I'm turning the fire on right there. Gonna put a little butter and a little oil together. Let that sit, and I'll be back, and I'll show you my hot water cornbread patties, and then I'm ready to eat. So now, if you can see, as it's going here, I want to turn that around so they all can get on that fire evenly because it's such a big pan. Y'all see that? And you just let it do its thing. See how quick? Some good patty. You have some people that cook it with no oil at all. My grandmother, whose patties turned out the best for me, cooked hers with oil like this. Now, my mother, it's amazing that they come from the same household, because my grandmother raised my mother, and they tend to not have, they do some things different when they cook. I tend to use a lot more of my grandmother's recipes than I do my mother's. Well, my mother took my grandmother's recipes and tweaked them a little bit. Look at that chicken, y'all. Look at that. Look at that fried chicken there. Come on, somebody. Okay. Okay, you guys. I can't use, I need a camera person so bad. I really do. I'll be back when I flip these, okay? See, y'all. See my 4C gang? They're all flipped. Good old hot water cornbread patties. I love them. I love them. I love them. So simple, so easy, so delicious. Take these out of here, put them on a napkin, put some butter on them. Oh my God, oh my God. This is a Sunday dinner for your butt.